Gopala Astrology channel, where the science meets astrology for common man's understanding. Subscribe and stay tuned to this channel for continued astrological updates. Hello, welcome to Gopala Astrology channel once again for a very important and interesting video for the year 2022. Today is a very important and auspicious day with exaltation of Surya and Chandra, and we call this day as Akshaya Tritiya day. Akshaya Tritiya is considered as one of the most auspicious day in the lunar calendar that we follow in Indian astrology. All right, so we will be discussing in detail about what is the significance of Akshaya Tritiya and what should we do and what should we not do, and what are the mythological, Puranic history of Akshaya Tritiya. So please stick out to this video until the end, and you are going to learn something very interesting about Akshaya Tritiya. All right. Right, friends, let's go to the actual video. So this particular Akshaya Tritiya is going to happen on the 3rd of May 2022. So it's going to be there for the entire day. I'm going to explain the Muhurtam, at what time it starts and at what time it's going to end, and what are the activities that we need to do on this very auspicious day. Basically, let's understand the meaning of what is Akshaya Tritiya. In Sanskrit, the word Akshaya means it is not going to decrease at all. That means it is never ending, right? So this should be taken in the concept of context of prosperity, success, joy, and hope and wishes. That is what is not going to end, and things like that. Okay, Tritiya means it's the third lunar day, right from the Amavasya or the new moon day. When we count the lunar days, this happens to be on the third lunar day, okay, of the Vaishakha calendar of Hindus. So this is considered as the most auspicious Akshaya Tritiya because it is happening on a very beautiful day, the Tuesday, and also the other planets are extremely auspicious. This is happening after 12 years actually. Why? Because the planet Jupiter or Guru has entered into the right location in Pisces, in its own house, okay? And you can see that the Venus also is there in Pisces, which is the Uchasthana for Venus. And Saturn, which is also there in Aquarius, it happens to be its Mula Trikona Rashi. So what is Mula Trikona Rashi? This is the place where Saturn feels very comfortable and gives one of the maximum results other than the zodiac sign of Libra. All right, so all these three major planets are placed very well in, apart from what we call Akshaya Tritiya, based on the exaltation, the deepest exaltation position of Surya or the sun, and then the Chandra or the moon. So the deepest exaltation of the sun happens in Aries zodiac sign, at exactly, to be precise, 19 degrees of Aries or Mesha Rashi. The Surya or the sun gets exaltation. The Chandra gets its deepest exaltation when it is around 3 degrees of Taurus in the beginning of Rohini Nakshatra, Rohini zodiac sign. All right, so this is how we can define the Akshaya Tritiya day technically as per the calendars. Okay, so if you can see the detail, I've just taken the screenshot of Jagannath Hora. It's about 6 a.m. in the morning, New Delhi time. I'm just considering India as a reference. I put India's capital, Delhi, there, and you can see the Lagn also is Mesha Lagnam. At ascendant is at Mesha, and then these three combinations are extremely very important. Okay, so we can also say that the Akshaya Tritiya day, that was the day when Treta Yuga was born. That's why we pray to Lord Sri Ram also on this day. Okay, so now, what is that you need to do on Akshaya Tritiya day? The Lord Vishnu and Goddess Lakshmi Devi is being prayed upon for wealth, health, and prosperity. Okay, and of course, 3rd May is the actual date. In this, if you particularly go to the Drik Panchangam, okay, one of the most authenticated Panchangam or the lunar calendar followed by Indian astrologers, you can see that Akshaya Tritiya Puja Muhurat will be between 5:39 a.m. in the morning, and it is going to end by 12:18 p.m. on the 3rd of May. Okay, so actual Tritiya Tithi, the third lunar day, starts at 5:18 a.m. I'm all referring to New Delhi timings, this one, okay? So please note down or take a screenshot of this. 5:18 in the morning on the 3rd of May, and it's going to end at 7:32 a.m. on 4th of May. Okay, so it is there for the entire day. The Tritiya is there for the entire day, but most auspicious time for buying gold and silver, right? The precious metals is between 5:39 a.m. of 3rd May and 5:38 a.m. of 4th of May. So you have almost 24 hours of span to buy the auspicious gold metal. All right. So now, what is the significance? What is the mythological significance of this day? This is the day there is a story that goes between the two beloved friends, Lord Krishna and his young childhood friend Sudama. Sudama was a Brahmin who grew up in a very simple family, and then he was economically quite weak. And Sri Krishna, after leaving his education, after completing his education or graduating from education from Guru Sandipini, he went back to his palace and started living as a king. And one day, when Sudama was really in need of some money, he brought a handful of poha rice tied up in a potli or a cloth, and then he brought it to Krishna, because nobody goes empty-handed to see their friends, right? So he just brought a small quantity of it, and Krishna was extremely pleased by taking that, even though Sudama was very shy seeing the palace of Krishna, and he just bought a very humble thing for him. But Krishna was so happy to serve him as a Atithi Devo Bhava, and he praised him, and finally he took, and he even ate the poha rice, that the flaked rice actually, which is the favorite of Lord Krishna. So these are all the mythological stories. Anyway, at the end of the day, when Sudama returned back to his village, he saw that his house, which was a small hut, was converted into a palace, and he became a rich man. And this happened on the Akshaya Tritiya day. All right. So we also considered Akshaya Tritiya as the happy birthday of sixth avatar of Vishnu, that is Balaram. So Parshuram. So Parshuram was born on Akshaya Tritiya day, and even the vehicle of Lord Shiva, the Nandi, also was considered to be born on an Akshaya Tritiya day. So it's considered very, very auspicious day. You know, even in the Mahabharata stories, we know that the Pandavas went to the exile, and then they were put into a lot of innumerable number of tests. And this was the day when Lord Krishna presented the Akshaya Patra to Draupadi. And there was an instance wherein Duryodhana wanted to push this sage Durvasa Maharshi, who was an extremely angry sage, to visit the house of Pandavas in the forest. The Duryodhana knew that they could not feed so many the sages who went to the ashram, and then he will get the curse. Duryodhana was a very cunning person, but instead Lord Krishna came there, and he asked Draupadi to present the patra, which had a small flake of rice left out, and he converted that to Akshaya Patra. From there on, they could live on in the forest very happily. All right, so it was a blessing by Lord Krishna, and this happened again on the Akshaya Tritiya day. All right, so one more instance, we say that sage Bhagirath did the penance to Lord Shiva, and then he got the blessing of Mata Gange. The Ganga river was brought into earth from heavens. This is all also happening on Akshaya Tritiya day. So that is why we consider this particular day as a very, very auspicious and an important day to start any activity. All right. So basically, what is the significance of this? As common people, what should we do on a Akshaya Tritiya day to maximize the things? So please understand, Akshaya means something which is immortal, kind of a thing. Okay. So you can purchase anything, you can buy anything that stays with you, and more than anything, you can even give a dhanam. You can even donate things. For example, give the food for the hungry, give the books and study materials to the poor students. That is Vidya Danam, right? So any Danam that you do today, it gets multiplied by 3 times. So on an Akshaya Tritiya day. So the more you do Danam, the more you get it back. See, who can do Danam? The people who have it, right? So in order to have it, so you'll have to get the blessing from the God. And so please do more donation on the Akshaya Tritiya day. And people always say that I need to buy the gold and all that. None of the Shastras has told that you have to buy the gold. But it is good that whatever you buy today, or whatever Dhanam or the charity that you do today is going to give 3 times the best results. And that is what is written in Shastras. All right. So the best way to do is a very typical procedure. You can wake up early in the morning, take shower, and then start performing your normal regular prayers that you do, and then you can pray for exclusively. If you are a Hindu, there is no other hard and fast rule here. I'm just talking about Hindus. If you want to pray for God, Lord Ganesha, Goddess Lakshmi, and Vishnu together, and then you can offer the flowers and things like that, and also a khichdi made out of rava, which is a sweet to the god, and then pray for the best results. That is good enough. And the most important ritual I personally recommend to my clients is this. You can buy what is known as Kubera Lakshmi Kubera Yantra. So it's like a copper plate which is plated with gold. You can buy this in Amazon, okay? And this is a very, very auspicious yantram that can be stationed in your southwest corner. So as per Vastu, you can refer to my Vastu videos. You can see that the southwest is called Kubera Mula. I'm not talking about Kubera Sthanam, which is north zone. I'm talking about the corner, southwest corner bedroom. In that, the north wall, you can fix this Kubera Yantra, or yes, and then in that particular shelf, you can even take the coin, the piggy bank coin, and then place a few coins there. It can be anything, even if $1 coin or a 1 rupee coin is good enough. But at least place that on the Akshaya Tritiya day. So that particular, it's a belief that that particular coin or the gold or whatever you are going to put there is going to multiply and give you a lot of auspicious results. All right. And finally, I will also give you one important mantra. You need to chant this for 108 times for the next 3 months, starting from Akshaya Tritiya day. The mantra is very, very simple. If you just take a screenshot of this and keep reading this for 108 times, or even listen to this, I will also give you the YouTube link which talks about the mantra. That is more than enough. Okay, so after taking shower in the morning, just listen to this for 108 times, or you can play this, or you can recite this if you can. It's very simple. It goes like this: Om Shreem, Om Hreem, Shreem Hreem, Kleem Shreem Kleem, Vitteshwaraya Namaha. So this is a very, very simple shlokam that we assign to Lord of the wealth, Kubera. Okay, so this is Vitteshwara, means it is Kubera. So this is the shlokam that attracts the positivity into the house and brings in the wealth. All right, so we have come to the end of this video. If you have any questions, please type it in the comment section. I'll be very, very glad to answer to you whenever I have free time. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to this channel, share, and then encourage this channel as much as possible. All right, so I'll be making more and more useful, knowledgeable videos. Thank you for your support. Bye-bye.